My comments have been filled with people talking about bases blocking objectives in No Man's Sky Swarm Expedition, among many other issues like ganking from Unwanted PvP, buggy points of interest making it impossible to complete the objective, endless enemies and more. I'm going to show you how to fix all of those issues so you can enjoy your draft in the galactic war versus a hive of glass. Even if you're a hippie weaver or an arrogant royal, I'm going to show you the way, for I am an enlightened sage and you are welcome. I might be projecting when I call royals arrogant. That's fine. Let's tackle the biggest, most mentioned issue first, people trolling the community by building a base on top of objectives. This is an incredibly simple fix that has been around for many a year. All you have to do is open your quick menu, that's X on PC, and I think it's down D-pad on controllers. Scroll all the way to the right, just past photo mode, and any bases you are in range of will be available there to report. Now, reporting these bases doesn't actually report them. I believe some time ago some folk tested it and no data was sent HG. However, it does fix the issue by removing the base you reported from your game. Reporting a base will delete the base from your game as if it was never there, allowing you to access whatever it was blocking or escape its wily traps. Ganking has also been a problem on this expedition. Ganking is a form of PKing or player killing, so PvP, that is specifically one-sided or unfair. Either it's a big group versus individual players, or it's ambushing when PvP isn't expected, or even using safe edited ships or multi-tools to be overpowered so that their victims don't stand a chance. There is one very easy fix for this. Go into your network settings in the pause menu, same menu you reload and exit the game. In the network settings there is a setting for PvP. For some reason, regardless of what you had it set to before this expedition, it will likely be set to anyone. Anyone means that anyone can damage you. You can change this to friend, group, or no one. No one effectively makes you completely immune from PvP, solving the problem entirely. Ender Sentinels is another issue at the moment, and it is caused in this expedition by many people in the same multiplayer instance doing actions which either annoy the local Sentinels or call the new glass drones. Every person who does the action calls their own set, and as you can see on screen, this can result in a stupendous amount that slows your frames to a crawl. I believe Dark Lord Zelric, our resident game tester, completely crashed his game from just trying to nuke them with a ship. The solution to this is unfortunate but effective. Turn multiplayer off, and if necessary, leave any groups you are in to complete the objective, then rejoin or turn multiplayer back on. There's not really another way to fix this as far as I know. I did have success earlier in destroying all of the ones other people summoned, but I got tired of doing it for them and never getting my own stuff done, so turned multiplayer off. Of course, this was only really possible due to my peak build pulse spitter and top tier multi-tool that I copied to the expo from my main save for nanites. So if the Sentinels are annoying you, run away to lose any aggro and wanted level. Then turn off multiplayer from the network settings menu, it's a top option, and once it's done its thing, head back. The other players and their personal beefs should be gone. Some of the missions for working toward the prismatic core require you to disassemble a crashed elite drone of glass. These are also likely the sites you'll have too many Sentinels and unwanted PvP. The objective itself is actually super simple, but multiplayer can get in the way. Your objective is to use your Gravitino coil to pull off some wing fins around it, as well as its nose, and then the several layered pieces from the back. One of these will summon 4 drones of glass you'll need to defeat before continuing. You may sometimes find that there is no piece where the game insinuates there is one, preventing you from forwarding the mission. This is a multiplayer issue, where essentially the game deleted the main bit because someone else grabbed it, or when it shouldn't, which is why it doesn't always happen. To fix this, not only will you want to turn multiplayer off to ensure it doesn't happen again, but also jump in and out of your ship to get a restore point and then reload your save. Reloading will reload the area and so correctly load the piece you haven't grabbed yet, then you'll be able to complete it. I may as well throw in a few extra things. I previously thought these missions were dailies, but they actually reset every 8 hours at midnight, 8 AM and 4 PM UTC, UTC being the same as GMT. Of course, if you are time limited, I'd recommend doing the mission to give your own team +3. Their next priority is sabotage, and lastly the most helpful, as come on, we're competing here. Royals and Weavers should not feel any need to sabotage because they are already cool enough. There we go, I think they bought that, Sages, we got this. Another is that you don't need to keep going to the anomaly to get the missions. You have a mission in your log that has an option to track the current state of the prismatic core. This menu allows you to take the missions from wherever you are. Also, many of the missions will be in another system. There is no need to warp there if this is the case. Instead, just summon into the anomaly, don't get out of your ship and just fly directly back out, and the game will auto-warp you to the objective system. Doing it this way instead of either warping to the objective or walking to the Nexus will save you time and, well, warp cells. And that'll do ya. If you have any other issues that weren't covered in the video, please mention them below. Myself or someone else will likely have an answer, and I'll add any new issues and fixes to the pinned comment. And yeah, Sage rules, get wrecked, tune.